Galway. Galway. In this video, I'll be sampling some of the finest pints Galway City has to offer. How come it took you so long to do Galway, Guru? I don't know, lads, but it was definitely overdue. Firstly, I'd like to thank today's sponsor, Pouch. Who the fuck is Pouch? Pouch is a free desktop browser extension that'll save you time and cashish when you're online shopping on your laptop. Pouch automatically finds and applies the best discount codes when you're shopping online. So I'll give you an example. Here I am on the Adidas website. Daddy needs a new pair of shoes. £52.50. Get fucked. Pouch automatically pops up. Hold on tight. Bish, bash, bosh. £15.75 saved. Just like that. Simple as that. It works on over 3,000 UK websites like Foot Locker if you need some fresh kicks, My Protein and Gymshark if you're getting in beast mode, and Game for nerds. It's completely free, lads. I don't know how they're making any money, but not our problem. It only takes a couple of clicks to install on your laptop. Just make sure you have it pinned to your browser. There's genuinely no reason not to have it with Black Friday and Christmas. Don't say the C word, Christmas coming up. You have it pinned to your browser, it's just automatically going to get you discounts when you're online shopping on the old Lapperoni. The link is in the description. Now enjoy your boy sipping on pints in Galway City. Right lads, here we are baby, Galway. Probably the most requested city ever since I started doing Guinness Guru. Since day one they said you got to get to Galway. I would say after Dublin, Galway definitely the most popular city in Ireland. So I'm here. I've got, when I put it on Instagram, the recommendations were outrageous. I'm not even joking you. It must have been over 200 or 300 messages. Had to go through them all, try and sift through which were the most recommended pubs. O'Connell's was the most recommended, but I actually think a taxi man brought me down from the hotel. He said O'Connell's is closed. They're getting work done or something like that, so it'll be a massive shame if that's closed. That's up near Ayr Square. First pub is going to be T Nocton, which was probably the second most requested. So we're going to head there now. Galway, let's have it large. Right lads, pub 1, T Nocton, I'd say second or third highest most requested pub in Galway. Let's go in, hopefully a good start. T Nocton, pub 1, like we always say, first pub is bound to be good because I drove down here 2.5 hours and then first pint after that, it should be good, should be creamy. This place, highly recommended. Temperature is good, all style glass, no bubbles in the head. Could have another millimetre of domage, but the head size is perfect. And it was only €4.90. If that's going to be the standard for Galway, that's incredible. It's at least €1 cheaper than the standard pint in Dublin City, so Galway, you're ahead already. Whew. What a start. Got some groovy sort of like 80s, 90s, Lethal Weapon sort of tunes going on in the background. Apologies if this thing keeps blurring in and out. I'm not sure how to really get it to focus on my face. But yeah, that's a very good first pint. Oh my God. And I don't really believe in the first pint thing because there's been days where my first pint after a long drive, I've had it and it's been shite. So it's not automatically good just because it's the first one. That is a good pint. Good and cold, creamy, tasty. Wow, so smooth, so rich, absolutely no bitter aftertaste on it. Very impressed, a very good one. And yeah, first impressions of Galway, mad spot, students everywhere, kids everywhere, very busy town. And it's only, like I said, it's only about 2:30. I want to get in and out before the students come out to play later. I know in the past I said the videos were all about the crack, but I've kind of gotten over that a bit. I used to want to go into pubs and it'd be really busy. Now I just want to go in and it's calm, sit there by myself. I think you lads just want to see me talking about the Guinness, drinking the Guinness. It's not really about going into some madhouse and having people all over the place singing and dancing. Plus you can't really hear me when I do those sort of videos, so. Let's Serious pint, serious pint. Where do we start now for scores? It's gonna be a good start. It's gonna be a high standard to beat. Stick looking good, staying creamy all the way to the end. Glass was so clean as well. That's just a really, really, really good pint. I could sit here and drink any amount of them. Look at the shtick as well, lads. Class. Savage pint. Tea Nocton, also, I hope I'm saying that right. It'd be embarrassing if I'm not. Shtick, incredible. Pint, really good. Oh my god, it's going to be very hard to beat, but that's going to be... There's not a whole lot I can say bad about that pint. I gotta go 8.8. Monster score. If you're following long enough, you know it's a monster score. Camera cut off, but yeah, 8.8, monster score. Shtick unbelievable. Creamy as fuck. Lovely clean glass. Cold, all side glass. No bitter aftertaste, head stayed all the way to the end. 8.8. Big score. Gonna be hard to beat. Right lads, heading into Taft's. Again, there's so many pubs requested. This is another highly requested one. Hopefully, I don't know how we're gonna ever be Tea Nocton in Galway, but I think the standard is high. Let's go in and have a slurp. Lads, this pint looks exceptional. Right lads, Taft's. Barman knew the crack, brought it over himself. He said, domage on that and all. That's what I call domage. Oh my god. Nice, clean, cold, old style glass. Not a bubble to be seen in the head. Shut up and drink it, says you. That's a sight to behold. Oh my fucking god. Oh shit. That's different gravy, lads. That's different gravy. Barman was confident, and he had every reason to be. Whoa, tasty as fuck. Oh my god. That is sensational. Absolutely sensational. Wow. I can't get over how good that is. You know when I go quiet, lads, it's a bit like Bose. When I go quiet, that's because usually I'm just like, it's creamy, it's stick, and it's domage. When a pint can shut me up, you know it's good. That is so good. I'm speechless with that. Tea Nocton, 8.8. I thought there's not a chance we're going to beat that in Galway. And I've been to Galway before and I've had good points. But I always have people telling me, you think Dublin is good, the standard in Galway is better. That's just an incredible point. I've absolutely horsed through as well. I can't believe I'm saying it, lads. I can't not put it in the 9s. Your YouTube, your Instagram is not broken. I did just say I have to put this in the 9s. Sensational pint. Barman, you poured it for me, you brought it over with confidence. You're going to be a happy man when you see this. 9.1. I get such shivers whenever the words 9 point anything come out my mouth. Taft's 9.1.
Thank you very much.
Last thing, lads, 470 for that. Like Galway, just bargain town. Right, lads, pub 3, the Crane Bar. I came here actually first and it was closed, only opened at 3 o'clock. It's only about 10 past 3 now. I can't imagine it's going to be busy, but let's go in and see what the crack is. Right, lads, you could hear a pin drop in here. I think it just opened. The lad working here definitely would have no idea what the fucking Guinness guru is if I said it to him, so I wasn't arsed. And now I'm in this awkward situation of sitting here not knowing. There's 2 other people in the pub. It's a small pub. 2 other people. And the barman. And me. And I just ended up in this situation. Usually I'd have the boss to say, this is what I'm doing. But the pint and all was on before I could say anything. I really don't think the barman will know what I'm talking about if I give him the usual spiel. So I'm whispering like a little bitch. I actually came here first at like 2 o'clock, but this pub only opens at, oh, now we're going a bit more lively now. The pub only opens at 3 and it's about 10 past 3 now, so obviously it's not going to be busy. But this pint was only 460, which is I think the first one I got was 480, then 470, now 460. It's just an absolute joke compared to Dublin. Dublin is literally, Dublin city centre, you're kind of guaranteed €5.60 to €6 price range, if not more. It's gas because I said I'm kind of trying to steer away from going to pubs and there'll be a mental full of lads, and this is I guess you get what you wish for. That's why I pussied out at the start. I just started drinking the pint, hands up, pure pussy move. I didn't know what to do. It was too late to explain to him what I was doing because I was already drinking the pint. Do you know what I mean? And I really don't think he was going to care what I was doing, so shtick is actually very good. On a normal day, that's a great pint. It's just, unfortunately, I've just got an 8.8 and a 9.1. That's a good solid 8.2. Again, a great pint. But compared to what I just got, it's not up at that standard. But anyway, the Crane, definitely going to come across as one of the weirdest reviews I've ever done. Me just sitting here like a little bitch. But that's the Crane, good pint. We march on. Right, lads, Tig Cully, again, I hope I'm saying that. Cully, Tig Cioli. Tig Cully, I think it is. Because I was speaking to a couple of local lads that are heading up. Tig Cully. Just say it quick. Tig Cully. Heading in here now. I think this is pub 4. Sun is starting to set in Galway. It's been unbelievable so far, so let's just hope we keep the pints flowing, keep her lit. Tig Cully, Cioli, whatever the fuck it is.
Tax need to be put up 10 cents. €6 tax.
Pint looks good. I haven't gotten a pint in a new style glass yet in Galway, and dead fucking right. That's how it should be done. Galway has just blown my mind so far. Old style glass, creamy head. Domage is actually solid enough, not incredible, but solid. Not too many bubbles in the head. It's fairly consistent with the first 2 pints I got, that they were incredible. So good clean glass, great temperature. Let's go, baby. And she's passing the cream test there, look. Jesus. Unbelievable. Bit of crack in the background here now. Yeah, a lot easier to do the review when there's blah 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 in the background than dead silence. So yeah, I definitely got what I wished for back in the crane. But this is what I like. I like being able to just sit by myself. Everyone in the background just mind their own business, having a bit of crack. They don't give a shit what I'm doing. Probably looking over, going, look at himself filming. Probably looking over, going, look at him filming himself like a clown. But that's it. It's just when you go in, like I kind of learned my lesson when I did the Carlingford video, and that pub was, don't get me wrong, it was the best review of the video. But that one pub, I think it was called Taft's, you could barely even hear me. Like I don't have a microphone strong enough to pick that up when the place is absolutely mental. So yeah, this is a perfect happy medium. A few lads in the background, having a laugh. I can just kind of speak in a normal tone, and we're laughing. Galway, just, oh my God, just so impressed. That's another really good one, lads. Taste isn't quite as up there with your T Nocton and your Taft's. A little bit better than the Crane. But it's funny when you're just going around having these incredible pints over and over in a row. I know it's a weird sort of, your mindset kind of goes different because the standard has been set so high, but I just have to remind myself, if I got this in a regular pub in Dublin, what would I think? And that's all I can really score it on. It's not the most insane pint I've ever had. It's not a Taft's or a T Nocton, but it is good. It is good. It shtick's gonna be good. It's creamy though. It is creamy. Taste is just there's a slightest twang off it. Not even a bad one, but it just doesn't have that smooth richness that I got in Taft's and T Nocton. Yeah, look, it's a very good pint. In regular standards, it's a very good pint. But you're talking Taft's, you're talking T Nocton, it's not quite up there. Very good, decent pint. It's around similar to Crane, maybe a tiny bit better, like an 8.3. Still, like, don't get me wrong, if I got this in a regular pub, I'd be like, oh, that's a great pint. But my standards have been set so high that obviously an 8.3 is a good score. A very good score. But it's not up there with the 9.1 of Taft's or 8.8 of T Nocton. So yeah, good shtick, good cream, 8.3. Serious shtick though. Right lads, I'm up around Ayr Square, the busier part of Galway, the Skeffington Arms Hotel. I've actually been here before and I remember the pints were unbelievable about 2 years ago, so hopefully they're still as creamy as 2019. Let's go in. Right lads, the Skeff. I'm back in the Skeff after 2 years. I was here summer 2019, I had some amount of pints here. Looks great, looks really good. Not a single bubble in the head. These pints have just been so consistently fucking solid. Rolling Stones, Give Me Shelter on in the background. I mean, what a life. What a life. Fuck, that is creamy. Ooh. I don't know why I just had it in my mind like that. Because the Skeff was, again, like I said, recommended a lot. But a bit of a kind of heart over head, whereas there was probably maybe a couple other ones recommended slightly more. But I knew I had some savage pints here in 2019 and I was not wrong. That is serious. Well, we were. And again, this could be me totally making things up in my brain. This could be me, the fact that I've already had 4 pints and I'm going a bit wacko. But it felt like there was a bit of a meeting of the minds behind the bar. It was there was a few looks being shot over my way, trying to be sort of kind of basically saying, right, that chap over there is going to be reviewing the Guinness. And I feel like there was a bit of a who's pouring it. There's loads of staff here, like, because this place will be packed tonight, absolutely packed tonight. It's still only about 4 or 5 o'clock. There's loads of staff and all young lads basically. And then this fella, the fella who brought me the pint in the black jacket. All the other lads are wearing like grey shirts. Your man in the black jacket seemed to kind of come over and he kind of seemed to be the boss, and he was like, right, this is the plan. Again, this could be total bullshit. I could be totally imagining this, but then black jacket man was the one who brought it over to me, and just, I suppose the pint of Guinness for yourself is it, just so cool as a cucumber. So I don't know. It seemed like there was a bit of a meeting of the minds behind that bar, but I'm not complaining because that is a savage pint. Oh. The Skeff, you have justified me coming here. Thank you, Skeff. Mother of God, that's fucking savage, absolutely savage. Where are we now? This scoring system, lads, my head is all over the place. I've got to be honest, in the last few weeks, it's like, so I started thinking, right, okay, not this is the score I'm giving it, but let's say this is a really good point. Let's say I don't know, 8.6. And then I think, what did I give an 8.6 in the past? Mulligan to Dublin. Well, that's a serious point. So can I give it higher? And then I'm like, maybe I should have given Mulligan's a higher score, more like an 8.9, but I didn't. It's too late to do that. So then do I keep this low because I didn't do that? I don't know. It's all over the place at this stage, lads. Honest to God, I have no problem putting my hand up and saying the scoring system, it's tricky business, but all I know is this is a savage pint. Savage pint. Galway, man. Galway. I'd be interested to see, will it be a bit more expensive up here now around Ayr Square? Surely it's over a fiver. Like, this is peak, pinnacle, as central Galway as it gets. Ayr Square. So if this isn't over a fiver, then I'm fucking packing my bags and moving to Galway. Honest to God, Dublin can shove it up its fucking arse with its €5.50, €6, €6.50 pints. Get fucked. All I know is that's a cracker. Also, I am slightly tipsy at the minute, and lads always say, "Oh, sure, that brings in that comes into it. You know, you're tipsy, you're going to be rating them higher." I'll be honest, I would say it worked the opposite. Like most lads who drink Guinness would tell you, and you know if you're a Guinness drinker, like, you get to 4, 5, 6 pints, you're getting a bit like, ugh, you're getting a bit sick of it. The fact that I've had 4 pints already in fairly quick succession, probably within the last hour and a half, and I'm having this 5th one, and it's beautiful. I think that speaks volumes about this pint, because I'm not like, oh Jesus, fucking sick of Guinness. I've had 4 pints already, and this is just tasting like my first one. So, Skeff, unbelievable. So here's how the mind works, right? It's the sort of process. I think, right, what's the best one? Taft, 9.1. Not as good as that. What's the next one? 8.8. T Nocton. It's pretty much, T Nocton is going to take the 0.1.
Are you okay?
Yeah?
Yeah.
I'm good, yeah, thanks. T Nocton, 8.8. The one thing I was going to say about this pint was, it felt like it was like literally a degree or two not as cold, but maybe I'm just making things up in my mind. Still a savage pint. 8.7 out of 10 for me. The Skeff, I justified myself coming here, and listen, I'd never, just because I kind of picked to come here, that's never going to make me just give it a score higher than I should have got. I hope if you're watching, I hope if you've been watching me long enough, you can trust that I just judge whatever's put in front of me. So yeah, serious pint. Look at the shtick on that. Damn, girl. Lads, as I feared, the most requested pub in Galway is closed. I don't think it's open since COVID, and I think they're doing it up, so Godspeed, O'Connell's. I will see you next time. Right lads, last pub on Pucan, pub I think 6 of Galway. That's definitely more than enough. I had done 5 and I still had about 3 or 4 more recommendations, loaded recommendations for each of them. So the only way to settle it was to do an Instagram story. I put up on Pucan, the Caravan, Darcy's. Shout out to the front room, Freeman's or Freebans or something like that as well. Honourable mentions, but there's just too many lads. I can't go around Galway having 10, 12 pints. I'll be on me fucking ear. So I did a vote on my story on Pucan, came out on top. So this is gonna be my last pint. And in fairness, it was on my original list, so let's go in. Hopefully it's a good creamer to finish off the night. What a night it's been. This is definitely the last pint of the night. I'm not too bad. I had a bit of food in the skeff. I'm grand now. When I got to the skeff, I was feeling a bit like, I've had a few fucking pints, you know yourself, we all know the feeling. Again, these pints have just been, they've all looked very similar. Damage on that is absolutely serious. I must take a picture actually. Serious damage on that. Must get damage on a t-shirt at some stage. Creamy head, all style glass. They don't even, I think it must be against the law to have a new style glass in Galway, because this is just such a real raw city in terms of Guinness drinking. No nonsense, no bullshit. And the price of the pints, I haven't gotten a single pint over £5. Last pint of the night. Sláinte lads. You know what's good, you know the damage is good when the pint hits your lips before the glass, even before you even make contact, before your lips make contact with the glass. The cream is already in the back of your throat. That sounds a bit wrong, but we'll go with it. That's a seriously creamy pint. Yeah, now again, here's the predicament. I've had 5 pints already. It's my 6th. You get to that stage where you're a bit like, oh Jesus, sick of pints, but that's still a very good pint. Still a very, very good one. Again, lads, apologies if you recommended me somewhere and I didn't get to it. Somewhere like Galway, you're getting 30, 40 different recommendations. You got to narrow it down to 5, in this case 6. I'd need to be here for a week if I was going to go to every recommendation. So yeah, I can only do my best. I can only hit a certain amount of pubs, and I can only go to the places that my Instagram following is recommending. Also, the problem is I just had food in the skeff, so I've always said I'm not a big have food and then drink pints of Guinness, so like I'd have no desire to have any more than this one, because I'm all Guinness and fooded out. I'm stuffed, I'm full, I'm about to pop. But it's still a relatively creamy pint. Shtick, not great, I gotta say. It's probably the only pint I've gotten in Galway that hasn't had good shtick. Right lads, it was bound to happen. The camera's dead, I'm onto the phone. But again, like another solid, good creamy pint. For me, still a good pint, an 8.1. Can't complain with it. I'm gonna have to wrap the video up here. Not super professional on the phone, but that's been Galway, lads. Again, the big cities are always a weird one, but listen, there's no denying the pints have been exceptional. Taffs for the win. 9.1, one of the greatest pints I've ever had in my entire life. T Knockton not far behind with an 8.8. Galway, you have delivered. Serious few pints. I will definitely be back. Thank you lads for watching, and shout out to Pouch for sponsoring the video. Link in the description. Thanks for watching lads. See you in the next one.